open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM.
Hello, all you wizards and witches out there. Today we're going to be making Harry Potter's 11th birthday cake. And before we get into the video, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. So let's go right on into the video. So I am using the Unofficial Harry Potter book is where I got the recipe from. And I'll put the link in the description down below. It'll be on page 55. So it's on page 55. Sorry, it's kind of blurry, but yeah. So the ingredients you will need is 3 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of instant coffee, and 1 stick of butter. And this is all for the cake, and now this is for the frosting. We will need confectioner's sugar, some food coloring, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now we're going to put 3/4 of a cup and just let it sit there until it boils. Now you're going to put in 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder and 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. I won't show you the instant coffee part though. Okay, so now we're going to take it off the heat and pour it into the bowl with the cocoa powder and the instant coffee and whisk so it's smooth. Okay, so now you're going to mix 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then after that, you're going to take a whisk and mix it up so it is all mixed together very well. Okay, so you might need to do this a little bit before me, but now I am setting the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Okay, now you're going to mix 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, and 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, and then going to mix it up until it becomes fluffy. This might take a while, but it's gotta be like a fluffy texture, kind of like this. Then after you do that, you're going to put 3 eggs, 3 large eggs. And I wouldn't put all the eggs at once, put the eggs kind of gradually. Okay, now you're going to add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Now you're going to mix in the dry ingredients. And mix it up very well. Now I'm going to spray the bottom with baking spray, which makes it, if you don't know what that is, it just makes it so it won't stick. And this is not required because we're also going to put paper on the bottom, so it's not really required, but I feel like it helps to get it out a lot easier. So then, like I said, we're going to put the baking powder there. I used a pencil and I traced it and then I cut it out so that it fit in there, right? And then we also put flour to make sure that the sides don't stick. And you make sure that you flatten that out nicely. And then now you are going to mix in the batter. And make sure that you even it out. Make sure you get all of it in the pans because we're doing a 2-layer cake, so we want the 2 layers to be even.
Oops,
So
I
now
didn't
you're
even do
going
it.
to put
Because when you have to hit it
sticks
twice.
of butter.
What?
You are doubling the recipe, so 2 sticks. So now you're going to put it in the oven. We did not stick exactly to the recipe, but if you want to stick exactly to the recipe, then you can just get the book. But this is like an easier recipe than in the book. But also you can find other recipes online. I'm pretty sure there's so many. Okay. So now after that you're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but because we're doubling it, we're putting 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We should assume we have enough. And then we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, but we're doubling it to 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Then we're going to add 1 cup of confectioner sugar, which would actually end up being 2. And then we're going to mix it up well. Make sure you mix it up really well. And the butter, I think, it's supposed to be like room temperature, but we just put it in the microwave for like a few seconds to make it room temperature. If you want to, though, you can just leave the butter in room temperature. So now once it's really goodly whipped like this, or mixed together, so now that it's mixed good, we are going to add the food coloring. And it looks like a lot, but the red and the white mixed together is going to make it pink. So you probably will need more than you think. And it takes a little while to get to the right color, because it kind of just like eyeballing it to see what the color would be. So you're going to take it out of the oven after 20 minutes. Make sure that you check it though, because you don't want it to burn. And then let it cool. And then also I took it out of the pans off camera. But yeah, take it out of the pans. Then you're going to put a layer of frosting in between so that it sticks the 2 layers together. And I'm very lucky that our layers were like super flat, which is a really good part of this cake, is that the layers are flat. As long as you like make sure that when you put it in there it's flat, it should cook flat. That's how mine worked out. Okay, and then you're going to put the top of it in the sides with the pink frosting. And spread it very nicely. After you have the cake fully covered, you're going to wipe off the sides. And I looked in my tablet while I wrote it, the happy birthday Harry, because he spelled it weird, so that's what I did. And yeah, that's how it turned out. It's really cool. I also did the crack through the middle. So yeah, that's how it turned out. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are wondering, so the recipe that I used was from the book, but if I didn't make that clear enough, I did not do the glaze part. I did the cake, I did the frosting, and I didn't do exactly how it told me to decorate the cake. So this is my version of the recipe. You can do your like, you can go by the book if you have the book, or you can just go by my version of the recipe. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Bye, wizards!